Good morning. For today's meditation, I want to just elaborate on a social media post. I wrote, many of the greats in scriptures had to spend a season in the shadows. The depth of your walk with God won't be determined by your time in the limelight. Most times it's defined by your stand in the shadows. Can you stand in the in-between times? Can you still shout over a promise that's yet unfulfilled? Do not despise your season in the shadows. It's the very thing that will keep you grounded once the limelight arrives in your life. Your season in the shadows will be the filling station for the greatest season of your life. Your in-between times will fuel the greatest run of your life. Hold on, stand, your season is coming. And I guess if I were to give this particular meditation a title, it would be Surviving Your Season in the Shadows. Each of us has a time where we feel like we're literally in the shadows, that we're somewhat, we're going through a tad bit of obscurity. We are under the radar. We're kind of hidden from detection. We're off the grid. And where it seems like everybody else is blowing up and that our faithfulness is yet not brought what we thought it would brought by such and such time. So we feel like we're in the season of the shadows, a season of obscurity, a season of being ignored, a season of being neglected. But this word is just about surviving the season, your season in the shadows. Even the greats in scriptures had their seasons in the shadows. Moses on the backside of the desert had a season in the shadows. Joseph, while he languished at Potiphar's house, languished in prison, he had his season in the shadows. And you too, my brother and my sister, you'll have your season in the shadows. I was thinking about a line from the song Be Grateful, many years ago, made popular by the Hawkins family. And there's a line there, he said, well, God has not only promised me sunshine, and then it goes on to say, that's not the way that it's going to be. It said, but a little rain and a little pain helps me to appreciate the good times. And I submit to you, my child of God, that your season in the shadows will prepare you, nothing else will prepare you for your time in the limelight. God won't keep you covered up. God won't keep you hidden. God one day is going to take you public where all can see. But, you know, so many people are thrust into the limelight. And if they're not prepared or they haven't developed the character to stand in the limelight, they'll self-destruct. I submit to you, child of God, that your season in the shadows has prepared you for the limelight. One of the passages of scriptures from Psalm 23, it said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. So even when you're in the shadows, as the psalmist penned, God's with you. It goes on to say, for thou art with me, or the Lord is with you. God is with you even in the shadows. And one of the most amazing things about a shadow is that a shadow can't hurt you, but a shadow can make you hurt yourself. Shadows bring fear. It can bring torment. It can bring so many things and make you make some of the worst decisions of your life. How about this? Many times you have to just wait on God. Scriptures declare, wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. You can survive your season in the shadows. Sometimes there is a time between what God promised and God fulfilling his promise. Can you stand in the in-between times? The depth of your walk with God many times is determined about how you stand in your in-between times or your season in the shadows. That's why we're commanded in 2 Corinthians 5 to that we walk by faith and not by sight. Sometimes in the shadows you can't see your way. We got to walk by God's word. We got to move by God's word. His word should be a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Child of God, your season in the shadows is the filling station for the greatest season of your life. Your in-between times will fuel the greatest run of your life. In our walk of faith, you will encounter some shadows. But one thing you need to do is keep on walking. You can survive your season in the shadows. God's promise that he gave to you will come to pass. You won't languish in obscurity forever. Your time is coming. You can survive your season in the shadows. This is a word to all of those who feel like they're off the grid, no one's paying attention to them, they're not mattering. You can survive your season in the shadows. God bless you.